me on and turn me up with your gaze. You can make me feel oh so much with your ways. It's so perfect the way you play me. It's magnetic the way you pull me into you, the way you
It's a sort of comp you want where you can just buff them up. They have all that damage output, but given the additional
Okay,
survivability,
that would have absolutely made sense. The Yasuo there,
and I think ultimately for KRX probably just gonna be the Gnar. They could flex the Aurora up to the top, but it's likely just gonna be the Gnar into the Renekton, and it is the Annie you were talking about. Despite the fact we typically see the Aurora picked into it, this gives a ton of engage to Gen.G, which is why I think it was even more important that Yukal was on a pick that has that extra element of safety. Otherwise, he would have just been a sit and duck. If he played something like, I don't know, Victor here,
yep,
would feel very unplayable.
you flip the switch, you know me so well.
okay.
Yeah, that's some of the
I've been
feedback.
talking to Widit a lot recently, okay? It's not my fault.
Well, actually, you should say, I've been talking to someone.
Oh no.
Cooldown, and now Canyon's using this pressure they have in the bot lane to push forward and contest this blue buff.
You can see Willer is just gonna have to watch him. Both of them have smite though, so we'll just have to see whether Willer can actually lock this one down. Looks like Canyon's just going to be annoying, as he will come back again.
He's kind of dragging Andal over here and forcing him to trying to help out his jungler, and this just means Lazyfield, who's already low on HP, is getting pressured more and more. Now, Willer's gonna try and go for the blast steal.
This would actually waste a lot of time. As down it will go. That's going to be the Canyon steal.
We do see Willer moving down towards the bot side again, but Canyon is just matching him.
Yeah, and Andal is in so much trouble. The heal has to come out one more time. There's a beat drop for the snare, and almost able to pick it up with a Q on Duro's side. But still, I mean, it's not great news. Flash in from Kiin. He's got the Dominus running, and the hop is going to be enough to get Rich out of dodge.
Well,
Maybe here.
they do have the Pantheon ult.
And that is what they're going to use to get towards this top side. Kiin is in a world of trouble. Does avoid the house, but I think he just wants to try and clear whatever of the wave he can before he inevitably dies, and that is going to be first blood delivered to Rich on a silver platter.
Yeah, capitalizing on that lack of flash for now.
Oh, Arrow misses kind of point blank here as they look for Lazyfield. There's a Cataclysm onto Andal as they change their minds. Lazyfield needs a few more autos from Ruler, and that is going to be Duro that finishes it off.
To punish and capitalize on, so we'll see if they're able to pull it off.
Oh, there's the Encore. It's just going to interrupt the back, and down will go Andal.
Not something you typically expect from a Nico.
And so here they are. Ah, he gets hit by an arrow. That's why.
I'm just surprised if it was his clone on cooldown. Maybe that's why Ruler went for it, because otherwise you'd think he'd use that to block. A little bit harder to go for a dive there. Chovy's looking for an angle here.
Well, Yukal goes between the worlds. They had an idea that he was here. There's the flash in from Willer, flash out from Chovy as the teleport is coming through to try and back him up. In the meantime, Andal's dead yet again. But there's the flag and drag on top of Willer. Cataclysm onto Yukal, who gets out of it, but I don't think Kiin is going to be too happy about this moment, as the Drake should be taken here as well. Kiin finding Rich one more time, as Rich does hit Mega when he needs to, wallops Kiin, and they will just wander back towards the top lane.
It's like I'm saving it for a big ult, but if you die 3 times in a row...
Yeah, and it's also, you know, the game has been going for longer than that, as we've got a bit of a gank here towards Rich, who's extraordinarily dead.
Absolutely the 4th dragon you can't give over. Oh. And I don't know if they're going to be ready by then.
Oh god, Andal is dead again. Goodness. I think it's just taken hold. Oh no, we've lost Orcs for a moment. As Andal goes in, he flashed! He used used it. Duro took some damage. Ruler is also in a lot of trouble as Canyon goes in with a Cataclysm. Massive damage there. LazyField locks down the kill though, and now Rich is cleaning up. It is a double for Chovy though, who is starting to go ballistic in this fight. Finds a triple as he takes down the Aurora, and now there's an angry Crocodile chasing away this prehistoric Yordle, and Gen.G will still win the fight in the end.
Yeah, no, it's like Arcane shifts over, is like, oh, I made it out, and Chovy's already waiting there.
All right, well, we got an ult in from Willa looking for an angle. Oh, the Encore was gorgeous there from Duro.
That was such a good disengage there from Ruler and Duro to get out of that. Oh, there's the speedy Annie.
Chovy just teleported, or did he run? We're not entirely sure. The game has kind of fallen apart here for KRX.
Oh, TP flank coming in.
All right.
No flash
and it's
from
a
Ruler.
double TP from what I'm seeing. Yeah, Rich and Yuka both turn up.
They could just Hex get out. They don't even need to.
Hang on. Arrow is going to sail away as Kiin is possibly in some trouble here. Slices to get himself out of there. Canyon wanted to go in, but was spotted by the sweeper.
Shot calling, like they didn't say who should go
Oh
bot.
no, did they catch vagueness as well?
Yeah, they're like, someone should defend bot. They're like, yeah, someone should.
Well, it shouldn't have been Rich. As, oh dear! Pantheon tried to go up and then went up a bit too far, you could say.
Steers.
Wait a second, and now he's got Hextech Soul as LazyField. He might almost just die to Tibbers. That's all right, Yukal's flashing for it. Chovy is going to flash away. Willa turns up as well. Let's see whether another Molten Shield is going to come out, but the Spear is going to land true. There's the Flash Pop Blossom that Andel's been looking for. And unfortunately, they just don't have any money. And so it doesn't mean anything at all. It's a double for Kiin off the back end. And now Canyon is looking to punish Willa for killing the Annie. And Willer is going to eventually probably die, as we can cue some yakety sacks, but I don't think he's getting out of this Cataclysm, as Canyon will just finally, I think, take down this Pantheon. In the meantime, LazyField does the walk strategy to get out of the arrow, and the rest of Gen.G are looking to push this one forward. Duro actually getting hurt by LazyField just a little bit here, but it's only the bottom lane that are up and available right now. 10 seconds approximately for Yukal, as there's a beautiful encore, and LazyField's going to go down even after the flash. The arrows were in the air, and they managed to find him. First Nexus turret goes down, and Gen.G looking to put them out of their misery here in game number 1. An absolute demolition of KRX here, and Gen.G looking absolutely fantastic to close out their round 1. Still, they're going to have to do it again in game number 2, but